I have scripted over 5,000 pieces of content, and this is what actually goes viral and does well. I'm going to run you through it all in this video. I'm going to do an example on my Notion dashboard that I use for creating content, and this is what I give to my clients. This is what everyone should be using. If you do want this dashboard, I actually will leave it in the description so you can get it, but I just want to get straight into it because I know you have a short attention span from watching all of my short form videos. No, I'm joking. But anyway, let's get into it because I don't want to waste your time. So first of all, I'm going to start with what most people do and what they do wrong, okay? So everyone knows about a hook of your video. You need to hook the audience in to get their attention and everything like that. But no one considers after the actual hook of the video. So they hook people in for the first 3 seconds, then people just go. Okay, and that decreases watch time. And what you truly need to realize is watch time and engagement are the most important metrics of your videos. Nothing else really matters except those two things. So if your watch time's high, it's going to get pushed out to more people. If your engagement's high, it's going to get pushed out to more people as well. So you need to focus on those two things. So what you need to think about is in your scripting, how can I actually get those two things high? Okay, but where most people go wrong is, again, they hook people in, then they reveal what they're about to say straight away. So most people, at the start of their video, the hook is kind of labeling their audience with a problem. So they're like, oh, then after they're like, instead do this, okay? Then they reveal that thing straight away. So let's do an example. This is the number one thing you need to do when you get into a car accident, for example. If you're a lawyer, this is for you. And then after they'd be like, do this. But instead, you need to hype up the solution, if that makes sense. So you need to hype up what you're about to reveal because this increases watch time, okay? So let's just say, for example, let's do 2 examples. One example is this. This is the number one thing you need to do when you get into a car accident. Document the scene. This is what you need. Like you reveal it straight away in that one, document the scene. But this one, you could say something like this. This is exactly what to do when you get into a car accident. I'm not sure why more lawyers are not speaking about this, but when you do this, you're more than likely, not guaranteed though, to get a bigger settlement and to get more compensation. And a lot of people actually do this thing wrong, and it's actually the reason why they're never able to get a settlement in the first place. And then you reveal it, document the scene, okay? And why I said it's not guaranteed is because, like, obviously lawyers, you're not allowed to speak about certain things and you're not allowed to guarantee stuff. So make sure you word it right and you're not, so it doesn't sound like you're guaranteeing something, of course. And yes, as you can see, there's 2 different kind of examples. One was revealing the solution straight away. One was kind of hyping that solution up. And that's the one thing that I really want to speak about today, is hyping up the solution. Okay, you really need to hype up the solution within your content because it increases watch time. Okay, so that's what most people don't do. They just reveal this thing straight away, and that's the wrong way to go about it. Okay, so let's get into it and let's actually script a video. So I'm going to go to my no status. I'm going to type in what. Let's do an example of getting pulled over for another lawyer example, okay? I'm going to do a value type. I'm then going to click off and click on it again, and it's going to come up here. Okay, so this is the structure I really want you to follow within your content. So look over here, because I'm going to be scripting it here. So first of all is the hook, okay? As you know, hook. Then I want you to hype, okay? Then I want you to reveal. And then I want you to use a CTA. And we'll talk about all these things now, okay? So within the hook of your video, you need to hook them in. And there's 3 main hooks styles I've seen work super well in the online space, in the law firm space, and anything, okay? These work super well, okay? One is a visual hook. So you actually showing on the screen, summarizing the video in some words and putting some animations in there. Those work super well because we're visual creatures. We need to be stimulated, and it increases like people actually staying. 2 is an authority hook. So this is basically telling people you know your shit. Okay, so for example, I've got my clients over $38 million worth of settlements, and then you go on to say what you're going to say. That's just social proof, for example. And 3 is really controversial hooks. So you being controversial, you saying negative things really increases the likelihood of actually people staying on the video. So a negative hook would be something like this: do not do so and so. So do not admit fault when you get into a car accident, for example. Like, this is a negative hook. And also a controversial hook would be something like, this is how to this is what to do, this is how to drive when you've had a few drinks, for example. Okay, that's controversial because you're being controversial and people will stay on the video. Okay, so that's what we're going to start off with. So what to do when you get pulled over. Okay, what we're going to do is say never ever, and then say with emphasis, ever do this. And then the next section is hyping it up. So hyping up what we're about to reveal. Okay, so what we could say here is never ever do this when you get pulled over. Most people do this one thing when they get pulled over. It's the reason why they get points. And or if you I just did an example there. Okay, so never ever do this when you get pulled over. Most people do this one thing when they get pulled over, and it's the reason why they get points on their license and or get their car searched. If you understand this one thing, it will give you a higher chance of not getting arrested when getting pulled over. Never, then you're going to reveal it. So as you can tell, like, that took up a quite big percentage of the video, and that's why I call it hyping, because you're hyping up the solution. Okay, so most people do this one thing when they get pulled over, and it's the reason why. And it's kind of intriguing people for more as well, so they actually stay on the video and watch longer. And then you're going to reveal it. So never agree to your car being searched. Okay, then you're going to speak a bit more about it. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but what for a call to action, you could either say follow for more legal tips, or you could say something like so they could be in the right, so they shouldn't have got arrested in the first place. Okay, you could say something like that. Okay, so this is how it looks now, and this is how it's kind of different to all the other scripts that people actually kind of create, because a lot of people just hook them in, reveal it, then they use a call to action, and person's never going to want to watch your content again. Okay, so never ever do this when you get pulled over. Most people do this one thing when they get pulled over, and it's the reason why they get points on their license and or their car searched. If you understand this one thing, it will give you a higher chance of not getting arrested when getting pulled over. Never agree to your car being searched, and then you can explain it. I'm not going to go into that. Then say follow for more legal tips, or if you have been arrested in a stop and search, or you know someone has, message us keyword, and we can see if there could be a chance of you being in the right, or a chance of the police doing the wrong thing. So that's one example So I want to do another example, but I want to do one for like online coaches and online businesses now. So let's just say you're a fitness coach, for example. I'm going to do the same structure: hook, hype, solution, call to action. So let's just say again you're a fitness coach, and we're going to do a fitness example. Let's do a controversial hook. Bench. Bench press is the reason why your chest looks like a deflated beach ball. And next you can hype it up. So for example, as you can tell that I hyped up the solution, and as you can see here, let me just read it out so far. So bench press is the reason why your chest looks like a deflated beach ball. Then you're going to hype it. Instead of doing bench press, you need to do this. This exercise has allowed my client name to add a lot of mass onto his chest, as you can see here. Then you can insert some social proof. It's also the exercise which Chris Bumstead uses, and well, look at his chest. And you can show Chris Bumstead if people don't know who he is, okay? And then you can say, please stop bench pressing and instead do this. This exercise is called dumbbell flat bench press. Then you can say, so instead of using a bench press, use dumbbells, and then explain why, okay? And then at the call to action, you could say something like comment the word DB, and I will send a video on how to So as you can see there, this is a better script. This is a better script than just saying the hook, then revealing it. So instead of saying bench press is the reason why your chest looks like a deflated beach ball, instead you need to do dumbbell chest press, for example, okay? That's just hooking them in and then not doing anything, okay? It's just revealing it straight away. So it's because what you need to realize is people want to watch the video for the solution. Okay, so they're watching for the solution, they find out the solution, then they're just going to scroll off. So you need to hype up the solution enough so they're intrigued for more, okay? So this is a really good example as I just done here. So bench press is the reason why your chest looks like a deflated beach ball. Instead of doing bench press, you need to do this. This exercise has allowed my client name to add a lot of mass onto his chest, as you can see here. It's also the exercise which Chris Bumstead uses, and well, look at his chest. Please stop bench pressing and instead do this. This exercise is called dumbbell flat bench press. And then you can explain why it's important and everything like that. And then comment the word DB and I'll send over a video on how to use this exercise effectively to gain mass on your chest. And this is where you can implement ManyChat. So we're going to change this one to a ManyChat one. You can implement a ManyChat sequence to send people over that free training as soon as they comment that keyword. It will also grab their email and everything like that, and it will also start a conversation where you can go in now and offer the free consultation, okay? So that's just a little hack to get more leads as well. But this is the right way to script your video. So instead of just hooking your audience in, giving them the solution, hook them in, hype up the solution enough so they're intrigued, and then reveal the solution towards the end, and then give a call to action. Okay, so this is how to script your videos properly. This is what I found out after scripting over 5,000 videos for me and my clients, like probably way over 5,000 videos. I'm not gonna lie, I've posted a lot of videos for me and my clients, but this is what I found out. So instead of just revealing everything, hype it up so it increases watch time, increases engagement, and people actually watch longer, so your videos will be pushed out to more people. Hope you got some value from this video. If you're a lawyer, law firm, or an online business, check out my trainings down below in the description. There, go for it. It will go through a system on how you can get 5 extra clients a month guaranteed, with a simple content funnel. Check it out. Check it out down below, and I guarantee you'll get clients from that. But I hope you got some value from this video, and subscribe, everything like that, and peace.